This is Max and Brent attempting to cross a stream on a very slippery log, which...
Hey, my name is Brent O'Neill, and thankfully I made it across that very slippery log on that October day last year. But unfortunately, I walked away with a tick-borne illness called Gal Allergy. It was just a week later that I started having some pretty intense digestive problems and some debilitating migraines, about 2 to 3 every single week, with like a low migraine throughout. And so here's my story. So it hurts above this eye, like on the eye, and right here, especially when I like look at a light or something like that. So while I was filming all of these clips, I really thought that this was going to end up being a success story. I just need to live into this, no matter the results, because it's working, and I need to embrace this. But it's been a bigger struggle than I could have ever guessed. And so jumping back a few months before I even figured it out, I was trying everything to figure out what was wrong. I went to the doctor with like weather patterns, my sleep schedule and what I slept each night and how it corresponded to my migraines, and the food that I was eating, and I tried caffeine, and I was really trying to get to the bottom of this. This day 7 of the migraine, and I have decided to see if no caffeine will help. Maybe caffeine is a trigger. These other side effects, the feeling that others are watching you or controlling your behavior. The feeling that others can hear your thoughts. Feeling, seeing, or hearing things that are not there. Thankfully, after living with this for 5 months, I figured out the cause, that I had this tick-borne illness called alpha-gal allergy, also known as mammalian meat allergy, and so I couldn't eat beef, pork, lamb, goat. But unfortunately, I found out that it's a little bit more complicated than that. So I ordered a bagel with plain cream cheese and a latte, and a few hours later I got a migraine. And so after church, I'm sitting in an Indian restaurant and I'm getting a migraine, and I started to cry because I realized this is just one more thing that was taken away from me. Yeah, I'm sad right now, and I kind of look at it as I am sitting in the tomb with Jesus. Me and Jesus, we are sitting here in the tomb, and we are crying in here. We feel a little beat up right now. I'm just really irritated right now because I found out my favorite type of bread has stupid mammal products in it. Now I have a migraine because I had 4 slices today. And I'm just so tired of this. We live in a ridiculous society. Not all gum brands are vegan. So I'm sitting here, I get home from work and I'm like, why am I getting a migraine? I was so careful with absolutely everything I ate today. So then I'm like, let me just Google this. Is sugar vegan? You would think that sugar is vegan. However, sugar is not vegan. A lot of sugar is not vegan because they filter it through cow bones. So I have a migraine today because I put sugar in my oatmeal this morning. And while I'm figuring out what foods I can eat, I'm working with this allergy doctor who was a little bit less than helpful. I told him that the beef and the milk were not going to break out and that just the histamine would. Always believe Brent. So now I gotta go get blood work and they'll test the same exact thing. So I took 2 blood tests, if you'll remember. First one, which I said it's going to come back negative, it came back negative. The second one has not come in yet, so I don't know why I came here, just to hear that the first blood test was negative and pay $50 to hear that. And still, I'm having to figure out what in this crazy world am I able to eat that doesn't have mammal product in it. I'm gonna have to go out on a limb and say that the worst part of this illness is the food that I have to eat. What is this? I don't want that. I want to go to McDonald's. I want a milkshake right now. We're out to get ice cream.
Hey. I can't see my face. Are you?
What?
Guess what I found?
Vanilla ice cream?
Well, yes, but that's not the exciting part. Dairy-free donuts. My life is so good. I've never been happy until now. The first ingredient was cane sugar, which I can't eat. Bye. I just want to give a shout out to the best person in the world, Kate, who came to my house and surprised me with some almond milk, mocha, almond fudge ice cream that is dairy-free, and some vegan chocolate chip cookies. Kate, you're awesome, and I love you. But even as I was dealing with that frustration, I was having to figure out what I can eat. And the obvious things are beef, pork, lamb, goat, dairy. But what's not so obvious is all the things that have sugar in it I could no longer eat anymore. Anything that goes through that filter with the cow bones in it, including some types of bottled water. All of the medication I was taking, including, ironically, one of the migraine medicines. My allergy medicine had mammal product in it. The cleaning supplies that I used, the toothpaste I used, everything had to change. But finally, I heard back from the doctor. Well, I got my test results back today, and they are negative. So not exactly what I was hoping for. The test is not approved by the FDA. And doctors say that there's false negatives all the time. And, you know, they're working on making a better test. And I haven't had a major migraine since living with this diet. And so the diet is working. All the symptoms match. It's just this blood test that isn't proven to work says that I don't have it. I'm here now at Whole Foods Market to get some overpriced organic food. I think I'm actually, you know, I thought I was going to be really sad about a negative test result, but I'm just kind of like, you know what? I just need to live into this no matter the results because it's working and I need to embrace this. Unfortunately, as you'll be able to see from the next clip, that upbeat attitude did not really last. Woke up yesterday with a large migraine. But the worst part is I'm in this airport and I can't stop pooping. And so in a lot of ways I'm still sitting in that tomb with Jesus, even though it's been like 10 months. And it's not really a success story as much as it is a learning to survive story. But thankfully, I haven't been sitting in the tomb all alone. The support groups that I'm part of on Facebook of other people that have alpha-gal, and they've really helped me to figure out what foods have what in them. Also, my friends who have done an amazing job of surprising me with food and encouraging me along the way. And mostly my mom, who has spent more time than me looking at labels in grocery stores and who has not been content like I have just eating sandwiches every day. And she's created new recipes that I'd actually be able to enjoy. And I'm so forever grateful and thankful for my mom for doing all of that. And I'm thankful for all of you who have watched this video and struggled alongside me in a way. And so, thank you so much for doing that. And always remember to wear bug spray when you go outside and to check for ticks And if you can help it, you know, sit on a mattress or something like that so you're not directly in the grass. Thank you so much for watching.